Time now for the CBS 3 Pet Project with animal advocate Carol Erickson and two special guests from the PSPCA. We have Gillian Kocher and King as well joining us today.
Yes, and we've got a really exciting announcement to make, and it was actually announced this week, City Hall, and I know you were there, and so many of the other leaders in the animal community in Philadelphia, because for the first time, Philadelphia is designated and is going to be working towards this goal to be a no-kill city for animals. So this is a huge coalition. It was announced on Wednesday morning at City Hall. The mayor was there, and the goal of this is to end the killing of healthy, treatable dogs and cats that end up at city shelters and don't make it out alive for space, mostly. So this coalition is a partnership between the Pennsylvania SPCA, ACT Philly, which is the city animal shelter, and PAWS, the Philadelphia Animal Welfare Society. And this is just an exciting project to get done. It's high time. It would be the state's very first no-kill city of Philadelphia goes on this path.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a really important time in our city, I think, and you know, I mean, what better way to get there than to collaborate with other animal welfare leaders in the city? And really, that's the only way we're going to do it, is to work together.
Right, because that's how it works. So there's a new job being being put out there. That how does that keep animals alive?
Yeah, so it's actually going to be stationed at the Open Intake Shelter, ACT Philly, and it's going to be a help desk. So essentially what that means is that if somebody's running into issues with their pet, whether that's their pet's health, they have something going on, they don't know what it is, whether it's a behavior issue, they can call and we can help get them to the right place and get the resources to keep the animals out of the shelter in the first place.
Because in place already are a bunch of little pods, let's put it, and now we're going to start connecting these pods to veterinary care and low-cost services, behavior problems can be addressed, and so that we can sort of spread this out, I guess, is the goal.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I think it's, in a way, coming together to spread out.
Yes.
So, you know, we're going to do that. We're also going to prioritize, you know, Philadelphia's animals. So making sure that when ACT Philly is full, that all of these organizations who sign on get in line and get over there and try to pull the animals out of there so that they don't have to make those tough decisions.
Because, Jan, these numbers are staggering. It was in 2005 that ACT, the city animal shelter, only one animal out of 10 would get out alive.
It's heartbreaking.
Yes, that has changed to 82% get out alive now, but we're going for 100% of these adoptable, healthy, treatable, manageable animals to get out alive.
Exactly, and I think that, you know, unfortunately, just the way of the world, there's always going to be those animals that they're just not going to be safe to place, or they may ultimately be too sick to go into a home and are not recoverable. But everyone else, we want to make sure if they're treatable and they're healthy and they're loving, and there's so many of them, we want to make sure that they get into a home.
And maybe one of the #1 things before we show a couple of other adoptable animals and then talk about King is keeping animals in their home originally, because often people want to, but they just don't have that extra $100, $150 for XYZ. So hopefully this coalition, the No-Kill Coalition in Philadelphia, will change the lives of not just the animals in Philadelphia, but the whole spirit of how communities work together. So that's great. All right, let's show a couple of the animals. Pennsylvania SPCA. This is Cindy. I see you clapping. She's a 3-year-old, as you know, pitty mix, and she's a happy and friendly girl and just would love to get into a great home. She'd be wonderful in a family.
We love her. She tap dances in her kennel, so she really wants a home, and you come meet her, see her.
She's great. Look at Marley. I love Marley's tail. I think I see some setter in that tail. Super friendly adult male shepherd mix who came to the Pennsylvania SPCA through the humane law, and he's very sweet, tolerant, friendly. He does have some ear issues, so somebody who knows how to take care of an ear infection, that would be the best home for that dog. And Astoria is a 7-year-old domestic short-hair gray cat who came to the Pennsylvania SPCA as a victim of cruelty. Can you imagine anybody being cruel to that animal? She is an absolute angel available for adoption. And tell me about King, Gillian.
Yeah, so King is my absolute favorite dog in the shelter right now. He was surrendered neutered by his owners. Unfortunately, you know, they couldn't take care of him anymore, but he's just a year old and he's the sweetest guy ever. He loves his toys, he loves his treats, he knows some of his commands already. He's going to be at our Fishtown Center today, and I'm really hoping someone comes scoops him up so I don't have to, because I will. You know,
Hey,
I know, Carol, you have a track record for that, and now I might have a track record for that too.
Yes, and remember, to adopt any pet, visit 350 Erie Avenue. That's the PSPCA's Erie Avenue headquarters, Saturday, Sunday, 10 to 5, Monday through Friday, 1 to 8. Jillian, King, and Carol, thank you guys so much.